Terry Bailey, Chairman of Stewards, Integrity Department, Racing Victoria, joins us. Thought he was coming down for breakfast. But did you bring any news with you, Terry, as you came down?
No news, only the rain.
All right. Glencaddam Gold's all right? You're about to go off in the check on all these horses?
Yeah, look, all the internationals will go under a vet check after they've finished work here this morning, once they've cooled down. Anything at Flemington gets done this afternoon, and the balance will get done tomorrow.
All right. Adrian Dunn from TVN, the Racing Network, joins us as well. What's the process, Terry, moving forward before final declarations? You want all these horses vetted before 4:30 on Saturday?
Yeah, we'll do the top 35 in order of entry, and of course the winner of the Lexus will undergo a routine examination as well after the race on Saturday, and hopefully we're in a position come 5 o'clock that we've got no issues.
Terry, so will you be doing the checks, in fact, before the end of play tomorrow, like the horses that aren't running on Saturday? So like Glencaddam Gold, question mark over him. Will we know tomorrow night whether he's running or not running?
Well, that'll depend on the circumstances. Glencaddam Gold will get vetted this afternoon. Obviously, from what we're hearing in the press, it's got a little issue. We'll rely on our veterinary surgeons as to where the horse is at, and it'll have till 5 o'clock on Saturday to prove its fitness if there is a little issue.
So you actually go back to if there is an issue continuing, you'll go back to the stables on Saturday to double check?
Yeah, the horse will be monitored from this afternoon onwards as to where it's at.
So if the horse is not, if there's still an issue at 5 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, it doesn't take its place in the field?
Yeah, we'll rely obviously on the advice of our head vet, Brian Stewart, but if he says at 5 o'clock on Saturday this horse isn't right, well, that information will be relayed to the VRC committee and a decision will be made then whether it takes its place in the field.
There's no precedence of this, is there, Terry? I mean, in the past few years, well, you've been through it yourself, Terry, with Bauer. Moraine last year came out, changed the guard morning of the race. It's been a litany of race day scratchings. You don't want this situation to continue.
Oh, well, look, obviously in the club's interest, we want to make sure that we get a full field of 24, but we're dealing with animals, so you never know what's around the corner.
Well, the other problem is it's 24, but it's the hardest 24 to get into, and there's no emergencies in the Cup, so you're trying to alleviate that scenario.
That's it.
It'd help you, Terry, wouldn't it, if you could get Gatewood Image. You've got to run Saturday, and you are committed to running Saturday?
Very much so. In fact, we're so far down from being in the top 6 or top 30, we just have to win that race even to consider it.
The consideration then would be how committed are you to backing up on the Tuesday if you did get through on Saturday?
Well, we'd probably be having an even closer look at the horse than the Racing Victoria vets, because this is a horse that's got a career ahead of him, and the last thing we're going to do is subject him to a 2-mile race where we lose the horse completely. So if he comes out of it, and our co-owner George Strawbridge is happy, and John Gosden's happy, we'll go forward if we're in that lovely position.
Terry, is it the same situation with Prairie Star?
Pretty much so. We've said all the way along the line that Prairie Star is a horse for down the track, but what we're amazed about is how well he's thrived since he went into quarantine in Newmarket and has continued to do so here. And Danny O'Brien has trained him in a manner here that can get him to the Cup. So we'll learn a lot more about him after the McKinnon, but if he runs third in the McKinnon, he probably gets enough stake money to jump about 4 places. So all of a sudden he's looking at number 24 as things stand today, and that gets him into the Cup.